Welcome to Doritos Corner. In this video I'll be sharing with you how I make chicken tenders. And these are my chicken breast. This is my flour for the coating, and this is my milk to marinate it, and this is my all-purpose seasoning, and then 2 eggs. So I'm going to begin by beating my chicken with tenderizer, because you want your chicken very tender. So, but I'm not gonna beat it too much, just like that. And I'm gonna do the other side. A little bit of that, and I'm gonna repeat that for the whole processing. I'm just going to slice them up like that. You know, chicken tenders is not like as big as this, so I'm just gonna cut them in strips, and then I'm going to marinate them. So this is how it is gonna. This is the size that I'm going for. So to begin, I'm going to put my milk in here, and I'm going to add my eggs in here. I'm going to mix it together. Mix. Add some of the all-purpose seasoning in there. I'm going to use half of it, and I'll use half also for the bread, for the breading. And I'm going to add some salt. I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to stir. Always, I'll put the ingredients in the description box. So I'm going to add my chicken in there. So he has my all-purpose seasoning, and then it has the salt, it has the milk, and then the eggs in there. So I'm just going to let this sit, let it marinate in it for at least an hour or two before I fry it. So this is how it looks like. I'm going to let it sit. You can let it sit in your fridge and let it marinate, or you can just let it sit for out, not in a refrigerator, and you still get the same results. So I'm going to let it sit, and then I'm gonna come back and do the broiling, and then we're gonna fry it. Okay? All right. So I have my chicken already marinated. This was marinated overnight. So I have my flour here. This is my flour I'm going to use for the coating. I'm going to add my all-purpose seasoning in there, and I'm going to stir it together. And then once I stir everything together, I'm going to dip my chicken in the flour. And I have my oil also on the stove that is heating up, getting it ready. So whilst I'm coating my chicken, I have my oil on the stove heating up. So I'm going to coat my chicken just like this. You can also do the double coating like I did with my other chicken recipe, my crispy chicken recipe. If you haven't seen that, please check it out, and you can try that recipe also. Alright, so this is how it's looking. I'm going to coat that out, and then I'm going to move on to the next one. I'm going to do the same thing with all of them, and then I'm going to go ahead and fry them up. Okay, I bet this chicken tenders will really make your day. It is really delicious, and it has a nice tenderness to it, as the name says, chicken tenders. Alright, thank you so much for stopping by on my video. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please do and join the Doritos Corner team. Alright, so I proceed, continue by coating them over, all over. Make sure it's all coated in, okay? And then I'm going to put them in the oil. So I'm going to fry my chicken. So I'm going to drop them in here. It is very, very, very hot. 350 degrees. So it goes right in there. And I'm going to add some more. You have to make sure it's well coated. Very, very coated. And once it's very coated, it gives it a very nice crispy on the outside. So I've added some more and I'm going to allow it to fry. Okay, so this is how my chicken is doing. I'm going to let it looks good right now, but I'm going to let it brown up a little bit so it can be very, very crispy on the outside. Alright, so this is how my chicken is doing. It looks good and it looks really, really brown. You can make it more browner if you wish, but this is what I'm gonna go for. So I'm just going to take it out and I'm going to repeat the process until I'm done with it. Make sure your heat is not too high. It's supposed to be on a medium high, not too high, because if you make it too high, your chicken will be brown on the outside and then it's not done in the inside. But if you are able to keep it on a very medium heat, you'll be able to, it will cook slowly and the outside will be very, very crispy, okay? So I'm going to do the second batch of the chicken. So I'm going to let out also fry for at least 5 to 6 minutes, okay? And then I'll come back and check how it is going. This is the second batch, looking good after frying it for 6 minutes. I'm taking it out. And this is how it looks like. Alright? It looks really amazing. It looks super, super delicious. And I'm keeping it on the paper towel so it can drain out the excess oil that comes out of it. So on the side, I have my celery and my carrots on the side. You know, as chicken tenders always goes with chicken, some kind of vegetables, and always try and serve your dishes with some kind of vegetables. It's a way of encouraging your kids who doesn't like vegetables to eat vegetables and to try them. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my video. Until I come up your way again. Bye for now and God bless you.